Hello everyone, you are all welcome to lecture number 1192 and today's topic is the causes of cold feet and its treatment or management with the help of lifestyle. Cold feet, cold finger, hand or cold leg is the symptom of medical condition of your body, and I have already told you in the beginning that symptom is the language of the disease or medical condition. So if anywhere any symptom is appearing, you should be alert and careful and take the advice of your consultant. And nowadays very specific consultants are there, doctors, not by general practitioner. For this, where there is problem of blood energy and blood circulation, you should discuss this issue with your cardiologist, and that cardiologist is very especially trained in vascular medicine and surgery. He will advise you properly. And there are mainly 4 causes. All 4 causes are actually related to your only one thing, that is energy. And that energy is called for any living, that is ATP. So in generally speaking, once your body energy is down, that is called adenosine triphosphate energy, and this energy is produced in your cell, body cell, muscle cell. Your whole body is made up of cells, and inside cell there is one I can say organ that is inside the cell, because cell is made up of nucleus, Golgi bodies, and protein, plasma, RNA, DNA, and there is mitochondria. So mitochondria is very important. Mitochondria is producing ATP, and I call mitochondria is the powerhouse of energy of your cell. Here in your cells, the energy is stored, and whenever your cell needs energy, it will release, because every moment, your body needs energy for every action, reaction, movement, all these things. For example, if this marker is here, if I want to pick it, by watching we cannot pick unless I bring my hand, I pick it and take it, and then all are energy loss. And this energy loss means immediately that much energy must be supplied, and that is supplied from the source of mitochondria in the form of ATP, adenosine triphosphate. So here is a total energy concept of the body. This is the medicinal chemistry of your cold feet, cold hand, cold body, feeling more cold, means your metabolic process is reduced drastically, and you are not getting enough oxygen and nutrient so that your mitochondria can convert into ATP and store it and release it time to time. That is the basic principle of energy here. And on this energy of our body, ATP, Nobel Prize was awarded. It was 1939 to one German medical chemist, and I will mention his name later on. So that is the main concept of energy. So let me give very clear picture. For example, if there are 3 people, in one room. So in one room there are three people, A, B and C. And room is one. And the temperature of a room is 2 degrees centigrade, very cold. Inside room, maybe it is in New York or Delhi. Nowadays, the temperature goes in minus 2, minus 10, like that. And the body temperature of this ABC, usually in degrees centigrade, it is 37 degrees centigrade or 98.6 degree Fahrenheit for every human being. So once your body temperature, heat, is more than the room is 2 degrees, definitely from higher concentration towards lower concentration will flow. But what happens? Immediately in your body, it is replaced by internal mitochondria, that amount of energy. So ABC, maybe A is saying I am feeling very cold. His feeling is very cold. This one is saying less. And third one is saying that no feeling of cold. So the same room, same people, one cannot survive. He is feeling very, very cold. His feet, his hand, his leg, they are all very cold. Second one is saying he is feeling but he can manage. Third one is saying that no, not at all. I am not feeling any cold. So this condition means the third one, C, must be lady. Because ladies, they are having just below dermis, below skin, there is fatty layer. And that fatty layers protect more than 50% of their impact of cold on the body. That's why females, they feel very, very less cold. In the case of this man who is feeling less cold, means he has high energy content of mitochondria, that is ATP, adenosine triphosphate, is very normal. His blood circulation is very normal, and every part of the body is receiving enough nutrient and oxygen by the blood circulation. That's why he is okay. Now the A1 is cannot survive because he is feeling very, very cold. That is big question mark. He will say that no, I need some socks, I need some blanket or some pad to cover my hand, to cover my leg or feet. It means in his case, the enough energy is not reaching to every part of the body, and there is problem of blood circulation, there is problem of autoimmune disease in him, means anemic condition, the problem of that is hypothyroidism, means thyroid gland may be released less. Once the thyroid gland is released less, means again the problem of the blood circulation will be reduced, and also the RBC, means that is red blood cells, they are not carrying enough oxygen to their extreme point, means end point, either finger or feet. And also the fourth condition is, it means that the arteries which are supplying the blood, there is deposition of fat, so it became narrow. So because of narrow, the enough blood is not reaching. And here, your blood pump is here, that is heart. So this area, there is no complaint always. Your chest and all these areas will be okay. But your terminal points are your hand, finger and your feet. So these places, you are feeling cold, means your blood circulation is delayed and not reaching enough. Because of that, oxygen is not reaching, and once oxygen is not reaching, there is oxidation. Oxygenated blood is required, and that oxygen is responsible of breaking down whatever food we are eating. Mainly for energy concept, all your carbohydrate is converted into glucose. Your all acidic food like meat, chicken, whatever, they are converted into amino acid. They are going to build the protein and fat and all other things. But your glucose will be broken down into carbon dioxide and energy. And in your cell, whatever waste material is produced, that is called carbon dioxide, and it is taken back to your lung and it is released by your breathing. And here there is a deep chemistry. I am not going in deep chemistry because it is a very general lecture, how to take care of your cold feet and causes and management, I can say. Treatment doesn't mean that you should go for any chemotherapy unless your vascular doctor is advising you, prescribing you. Because if you are taking more a synthetic drug over taking of these drugs, sometimes it also complicates the situation and you may get cold feet and cold hand and whole body, leg and everywhere you are feeling cold. And once your hand and feet both are feeling cold, definitely it is thyroid problem. Hypothyroidism or thyroid gland is not functioning properly. That's why everywhere you feel coldness. The thing is that your metabolic process is not fast, it's slow, and because of that reason, your all the body muscles and organs and other part of body are not receiving enough nutrients and enough energy. All is energy, ATP, and that is the main reason. And for this, what type of management you have to go through? First, there is exercise, elevated leg exercise that I will show you. And secondly, you stop smoking. The smoke, nicotine, is responsible of narrowing your blood vessels, arteries. And very important thing is that if you have the tendency and risk of cold feet, cold hand, cold leg, please walk. Walking is the best exercise, and also better always to move or be standing, not that always you are lying in the bed. That situation will aggravate your the condition of cold feet and cold hand and finger. And we should not ignore this factor of cold feet and cold finger. The reason is that if it is in chronic condition for long time, it can implicate, and if the nerves and all the muscles are so much damaged. For example, it is very common in the people who are diabetic, means in their blood the sugar level is more. Once sugar level is more, then the dilution, the density of the blood is changed, and the absorption of oxygen by RBC will be reduced. So in their part they will not be getting enough oxygen, and it is a regular feature. Their whole physiology and medicinal chemistry is changed. That is the reason. That's why in case of diabetic, if this condition continues for a long time and it is not treated, it may lead to very serious condition of amputation of some area where lot of damaging is there. Nerve is damaged, cells are damaged, muscles are damaged, and that one cannot be recovered. So in this case, your first thing is that you should have very good lifestyle, very active lifestyle, food very selective, and I have already told you that mostly you take fruit, vegetables, anti-inflammatory food which are containing different type of phenolics like that, and always use olive oil, or in India if you are there, mustard oil, sarson ka tel for massage. All this, that will also elevate your condition of cold feet and cold hand. So here I am showing very clear picture of your ATP energy, how this cycle is going on, and in your mitochondria, how adenosine di or triphosphate is formed, and that 3-phosphate is there, and with adenine base along with one ribose sugar. And once there is breaking of bond of one phosphate, and that ATP after breaking the bond becomes ADP, that is adenosine diphosphate. Breaking up the bond will supply more energy, because during the breaking up the bond, energy is there that can be utilized in the mitochondria to store it. That is the mechanism, and again that ADP will get another phosphate, and again it will be converted into ATP. So this type of cycle of ADP and ATP will be maintaining the energy of your cell and storing in mitochondria, and time to time it is releasing, and that energy is produced only in the presence of oxygen, when glucose is oxidized into energy and carbon dioxide. This is called energy molecule. On this molecule discovery, the medicinal chemist, German chemist, he was awarded Nobel Prize in the year 1939. And after that, it was clear that this ATP molecule is taking care of whole energy concept of every living organism. So this is the best exercise. Those who are having feet cold condition, they should elevate their leg with the help of pillow, and should be there at least for 15-20 minutes, and that will help a lot. So if once you have the tendency of cold feet, it is very important to put the compression stop, and also put the socks, and that sock should be of thick woolen, so that it can protect. That is very, very important for such type of condition. So you have seen very clear picture of ATP energy molecule, that is your adenosine triphosphate, that is called energy molecule of all living organisms according to Nobel laureate. So here ATP is synthesized in mitochondria, and mitochondria, I call it the powerhouse of energy. It gives power to your all cells and muscles and whole body, the energy. That's why I call it powerhouse of the cell of our cell, and that is also storing the energy time to time when we are using it for stretching, for moving, for walking, for everything. Whatever action we are taking where energy is lost, it will be covered from there. That is, mitochondria is the powerhouse of our cell to get energy. In the year 1939, one German medical chemist named Karl Lohmann, he was awarded Nobel Prize, who discovered the ATP molecule as the source of energy to every living organism. And that was great work. Only then we came to know that all our energy content in our body, feeling hot, cold, and whatever, is because of that ATP molecule, and we can call ATP as our energy. That is molecule of energy for every living organism. According to Karl Lohmann, ATP is the universal carrier of energy in all living cells. So all living cells, whatever energy they carry, it is nothing but the energy molecule that is called adenosine triphosphate, that is ATP. And adenosine triphosphate means 3-phosphate is there, and adenine is there, and one sugar ribose is there. So it is the combination of 3 molecules phosphate, 3 phosphate, 1 ribose, that is pentose, sugar, and other base, that is adenine. And these three, when they combine, it is called adenosine triphosphate. And this is the energy which is keeping our whole body with energy. And this all the carrier is your blood, which is taking oxygen to every cell and all the nutrients, and where this energy is produced, that is in mitochondria cell, where it is stored, and time to time it is released. This is the medicinal chemistry of the energy content of your body. So please take care of your ATP, of your lifestyle, of your food, and definitely you can manage this. But in case if it is chronic condition, discuss with the consultant who is expert in vascular medicine. So with this I will stop. Thank you very much for watching the lecture.